Okay. Hopefully we are. And hopefully we have everything sorted. Sorry if I sorry if I'm a bit late, which I know I am. We had a bit of a crash logging in, trying to go live. I clicked live and then it didn't really like it. So here we are. Right, let's make sure that we are all here. Yes, okay, so hopefully everything is working okay. Seem to have got all I need, except for my my hair. Okay, so what are we doing today? Well, it was my birthday 2 days ago, and I received a gift of a game that I've known about for a while, that I've never actually gotten around to playing. And it is kind of the game that is probably most people's go-to when you talk about this particular genre of walking simulators, as they're often called. Although that is, I feel like that started as a kind of derogatory term. So when I talk about walking simulators, I mean things like the Fulbright games of Gone Home and Tacoma, or something like Dear Esther. Games where the majority of the gameplay is you walking around, sometimes not even actually, like, that's it, sometimes not even interacting with anything at all, and it's just you wandering through a world that's been created, and there's some story to find, there's scenery to see, and all this kind of stuff. So today we're going to play What Remains of Edith Finch, which I've never played before, so this is a complete blind first playthrough. Don't really know a lot about the game other than it won BAFTA for Best Game in 2018, which is kind of incredible. So it is seen as like the best one. We'll see. I'm not sure. It's sort of. It's certainly not the first one. The first one I ever played was Dear Esther, and that was years ago. That was in like 2011, 2012. Don't remember exactly, but yeah. So we're going to explore our old family home, being, as far as I'm aware, the last surviving member of this family. If I'm correct, so I believe we are playing the character of Edith. Yeah. Hopefully the sound, you should be able to hear some of the music. We're gonna let's transfer over to the game. So we've got a little family tree. And I assume this is us here. Edith, 1999 to blank. So what? If they're still alive, they're 21. When this came out, what, 2018? So yeah, teenager. And yeah, we've got a bit of family tree, all sorts of various names, going back to someone called Odin, born in 1880. That's exciting. I can't seem to find any options for subtitles, so apologies if there aren't any. I've looked through like Controls Audio's graphics. There's no option that I can see anyway for subtitles, which is pretty bad for a game like this, so hopefully they're just automatically there. We'll find out. If there aren't any, I really, really apologise. I'll try and let me know if the volume's too quiet and I'll crank it up. Let's just double check actually, because it is quite important. These are just sliders. Yeah. Okay, well let's just go for it. I hope it'll be fine. Anyone lurking around, let me know if it sounds okay. But I have no idea. Oh, I can run. Oh, I definitely need to put the mouse sensitivity up. Oh boy. Okay.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house. Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
That's interesting. Okay.
My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
There we go. Okay, so that solves the subtitle dilemma. Okay, so we've got a zoom. Ooh. Missing. If you have information about Milton, call the Orcas Island Police Department. Date missing 2003, October 23rd. Born in 1992. Milton Finch is or would be my age. Last seen Orcas Island, Washington. Age of disappearance 11. Okay. That looks like a well put together house.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
So strange. Okay, this is such a weird control
Inside
scheme.
the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Feel that. I like how we then immediately do not check. I also love that they carried on jamming these newspapers in, even though quite obvious no one has collected them. There's also an incredible mailbox. Okay, already this is great. So we have a body, which is nice to see.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Fuck letters. Oh, okay, I love this. This is wild. No trespassing. This property is protected by video surveillance. Trespassers will be prosecuted. Wait, can I just... I can't just jump off. Excuse me.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Oh, this is cool. Okay, so We have reached the Robert Frost poem. We have 2 paths diverging in the woods. I vote for the path less travelled. As I say, I like know nothing about this game, so I have no idea about anything that might be coming. So I can't give anyone a content warning. Oh, that's a river. That's why I can't look at it. But it does seem to be dealing with death a fair amount. Our mother has just died. This is the 2nd game in a row where we've returned home because someone in our family has just died.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent, as if they're about to say something but never do.
I miss walking in the woods. This does have a very strange thing where it pulls your view towards the writing when it comes up. I just got spooked by my preview. In the corner of my eye, I've got a preview just to make sure I can see what's happening from your point of view on the stream, and I saw one of these trees moving across the screen, and I thought someone was there. Oh god, this is gonna go well. Missing. Well, it's a good sign. Lots of missing papers. There's a deer. I'll go and see the deer. Hi, friend. I've come home to visit. No. Also, this is the second game in a row we've played that has us wandering through the woods and stumbling across a deer. Maybe I should play a game that isn't set in this part of America. Oh, hang on. I could not see the chat. Oh. People have been chatting and I have not seen it. Hey folks. It's like, oh, I can see this thing out of the corner of my eye, and it was... I love how the tragedy of this is what happened to her brother, and you're like, just jump off this bridge. Yeah, well, welcome to the stream. Oh, good. Okay, I can see. I can see you all now. Everything is fine. Nothing is wrong.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Jesus Christ, this house. That, like... No wonder everyone in our family is dead. I mean, did the house collapse on half of them? What the shit? Oh god, you can't just do that. This is dark. How are you all doing today? Right, well, this is a video game, so I obviously have to check all the,
I asked Edie once about the
what
dragon in the
fuck
pond.
is that?
She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
What? Okay. Yeah, that's a dragon. Okay. I'm very intrigued, and now I want to understand how this dragon killed her husband. Okay, so what I'm getting from you folks is this is a mixture between...
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Oogie Boogie's place in Nightmare Before Christmas and Series of Unfortunate Events, and yeah, I get that.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
I mean, that's fair. Like, I would be afraid of this house. I am afraid of this house. Wait. Okay. We're doing this, I guess.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11. The power had been turned off the night we left.
Okay. I mean, this seems like a fairly normal garage. Important. Keep... I cannot read that. That is pixels. Oh. It's nice to just hang out in someone else's memories. Kayak?
For the first time in years,
Yes.
I felt like I was home.
Yeah, I'll be right with you, memory. I was trying to read this. Edie, Dawn, Lewis, Milton, Edith. So this is something that my grandmother had, is hooks with all the grandchildren's names on. So when you visited, you could hang your stuff up. Did anyone else have that? Because I've never seen that anywhere else before. Is it only in families when you've got like 10 kids running around at once? Ah, January 2010. Good times. I remember it well. I had 0 cares in the world.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
It's very helpful of you to have labelled your family members on this picture for me. Okay. Dawn, Edith, Edie, and Lewis. You had specific table settings? Ah, yeah. Ginsberg reference. What's going on in the arts this week, Edith? Apparently, is this my birthday, or am I giving a present to Dawn? The arts is birthdays. Pacific Pantry. Wild Feast. Weird recipes. These, from the typesetting of these books, these are all like locally produced small press books. Like that Weird Recipes font is literally the same font of a book published around here called Weird Bristol. Like, it is exactly the font on that book and on the guy's Twitter account. None of these are real books. The Nordic Cookbook. Okay, so we have like an old ancestor called Odin, and we have books about Vikings and Nordic Cookbook. I'm choosing to believe that we are Norse gods.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Yes, there's a cat. Okay. Third game in a row with a cat. We're on a streak. All we need is a skeleton in some aspect, and we're doing well. Apple pie.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Nothing wrong with that. Do you need that many cans? Yes. That uncle was 100% just stealing cans from the cannery. Like, you should not have this many cans. Oh. You should not have this many cans. Like, salmon is pretty nice, but... The Metamorphosis. Swedish folk tales. Hell yeah. Labyrinths. Oh, I love this family. The Weird. The Walrus and the Carpenter. Solitude and the Sublime. Norse myths. We've got several copies of A Viking's Belly. Tasting Thailand. Necronomicon. Second game out of 3 with Infinite Jest cameo. Oh, Barbara Finch was an actress or director. Sick. Seattle. Carpenter of some kind.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Why did we leave?
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
I mean, the furniture isn't that spared. There's rotten noodles and you've got spilled wine. It's the Loch Ness Monster. What actually is that, though? I guess just like a little rock or a shipwreck.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Look on the tunes. Come on, it's docked. I should be able to play. Public market. Very exciting.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Like a smile with too many teeth. A better view of that thing out there. Don't trust it. Oh, there's an orca. Maybe it's an orca sitting there watching us, waiting for us to make a misstep. This house,
Even the
man.
fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
After it sank. Maybe that's the original house then. Maybe that's part of the original building. Sank, yeah, that's a very specific word to use for a building. Some Americans, World War II. Oh, this is... Wait.
Great-grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Yeah, get... It's Bigfoot. We're cryptid hunted, boys! Yeah! Let's find Bigfoot. Was our whole family killed by Bigfoot? The fuck? Okay, all jokes aside, I want this doorway, this exact doorway in my house. Just books all over. What? That is completely sealed shut with foam.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Yeah, like everything, like all the books, your music box with fucking Bigfoot.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
I guess we were supposed to get to the front door and realize we couldn't get in, and then sneak in the side. Unfortunately, my gamer senses are just. Okay. Why is no one changed the calendar in the garage, but they have in this one? Why is this November and the other one January? That's sad. Okay, that's a sad image. Look at all the mail for everyone. Oh, Milton. I'm pretty sure everyone is dead except for me. Like, I think this is the context I'm getting. Grandma's dead. Milton's missing. All the aunts and uncles are gone. Hey, I've got some mail. Let me take the mail. Okay, so I guess we go upstairs. Oh no, there was this door down.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Okay. So what's in the basement? Bodies? Bigfoot? Or something else? Fucking hell.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
What? Sorry, no, you can't. You can't just say, after Milton disappeared, Mum sealed up all of the bedrooms. That's not... No, you can't... Peepholes into the... So... Okay. Who was living here? Because as far as I can tell, they were living here after Milton disappeared. So, where do they fucking sleep? What? Okay. Nice painted saw, which I guess is a thing. Da, 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 da,
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Yeah, I was going to say, why is this one not sealed up? Or do you just mean you sealed up all the ones of people that are dead? Like, I don't...
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Ooh. I was ready for that to not work, and for us to just be going around this entire house wondering what this key did.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
What the fuck?
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
What? Okay. The shit! I don't trust this. There's something under there, right? Okay, I guess we're going in here. Tea set. Wow, what a shit drawing. God, you got no talent.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
That's cute, though.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
It's not clear. I have to, like, manually open everything like that. It's very
It's like
strange.
I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Okay. So who's... This is... Wait. I thought Molly was the cat. Is this the cat's room? The secret passage shit alone is grounds for being like, Edith, you might need therapy? Yeah.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
So this is the peephole. Wait. How did you grow up looking at Molly's room through the peephole if I can't even reach it? The peephole is there. I swear they said the cat was called
Being
Molly.
inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
And I've never been in this room despite living in this house. So who's I'm sure they said the cat was called Molly. But then why would they have a pet mouse? Hamster?
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
I was after I saw this pipe, I was definitely expecting there to be a dead gerbil in. Okay. So Molly is someone else. Monsters of the Deep. Bedbug, 9 lives. The Call of the Wild. The Tale of Tales. The Magic Mountain. I mean, this is an incredible bedroom. Like, what the...
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Huh. So Molly, 1937 to 1947. Oh. That's not very good innings, is it? So maybe we do actually have a cat called Molly, but it's, you know, a little bit newer. Daddy being killed by the dragon. It's definitely a shrine, yeah. Molly Finch. Whoop, no. Whoop! Should we have a look? Should we have a look in the diary? No. Changed my mind. They really should not let you do this.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner.
Oh God.
I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh. And now we're... Okay. Now we're Molly. We're little kid Molly. Let's eat this gerbil. Okay, this is creepy and cute. I don't want to eat the gerbil food. I could eat the fish.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Hi, friend. Oh, that's terrifying. I would have freaked the fuck out having this as my window as a kid. Oh my God. Okay. So this is Molly's room, and there's Edie and Sven. Why have we dissected a little... No, we're not going to actually eat the gerbil. We might actually eat the gerbil food. What's this?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh, what? No candy?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
I was expecting her to be like, nah, I didn't actually want that, but nope. She just went ahead and ate it. So when we came into the room, where did we come from? We came through here?
I kept eating and eating.
I'm not going to eat holly. No.
Then I heard chirping outside my
I'm
window.
going to let you poison this goddamn child. Oh my God.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Am I going to eat this bird?
I reached out for her.
No, no, kids.
And suddenly, I was a cat.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I tried to
Okay.
be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Okay, best game ever. Holy shit. Gonna get you, birdie. Oh. Where'd it go? There it is. Ah. I see you. Yeah. Platforming. We're Assassin's Creed cat now.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Like, what is happening?
I I could tell she was getting really tired.
Where'd she go? I don't think I'd make a very good cat. Ah.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Yeah. Very agile for a 10-year-old kid who shape-shifted for the first time. Who says it's the first time? Oh god.
And suddenly, I was an owl.
Okay.
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
What the shit? Oh, I didn't think I was controlling this. I don't see any little teeth in the grass.
Rabbits.
Got him.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
Jesus Christ.
I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one. Then I flew off.
No animals were harmed in the making of this game. Well, sorry if anyone really likes bunnies.
A mama rabbit.
Because we're about to eat some more of them. Oh, missed. Specifically mamas.
Too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What? Oh my god, what? Da 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 da.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
God. What the fuck? Okay, I did not expect this in any shape or form. Oh, yeah, seal. Da 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 da. Missed him. Fuck.
Really good.
This kid is. This kid also needs some therapy. Wait, where'd it go? Am I done with that seal? There he is. Will she eat her own dad? Yeah. This is. I do feel a little bit. I mean, I am vegetarian. I do feel a little bit bad about this. Like.
But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What the? I'm sorry. What the fuck is this? Am I a tentacle? What? Okay, this is incredibly unsettling.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Already. There's a people. Yeah.
I was big, but I moved real quiet. I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Who's singing? This is wild. I want to go back in. Okay, I can't. I can't go back in. Let's go this way. Hi, friend. Tasty. I definitely did not expect to be a slithering monster today. All these things. I thought we were just going to wander around a house. Oh, there's a guy in there.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, we smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Okay.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Yo. Mmm. Oops. Ah, no. No. Okay. Let me out. Let me out of the toilet. I've definitely had this nightmare.
I got closer and closer.
Oh, it's my room. Am I gonna eat myself? Am I gonna eat the gerbil? Let's eat the gerbil. Okay. I can't crawl up there.
All my stomach started growling.
All my stomachs.
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Well, that was a fun read from a 10-year-old kid.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
That's cute. Well, that happened. So I'm guessing in the in the sort of, I don't know. I mean, maybe that did actually happen. I don't know what the rules of this world that we're playing in is, but I feel it's more of like a wasting disease kind of situation. Like an ED of some kind. ED? Yeah. It's it's so difficult to close the book. I heard a cat. Did you all hear a cat? Thank you for the follow. Lavender Moon? Lavender Moon. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Scorpion. So they like basically bricked up this room because yeah, I guess she died. But like there's
I can't describe it, but
so many
I
things
felt like
here.
some part of Molly was still here.
Is it all of the many things that are hers that have just been like left in here to desiccate? So I can't go anywhere other than out this window, so let's go see this cat. Did hear a cat. Okay, well, I'm definitely not as agile as that cat was, so I'm not going to jump out.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Sorry, is that Philip Schofield saying Brinton? It is indeed. I can't remember where I got the gif from, but it's the image is from Anjaul in Agus Kegin, the Cornish language film. It has a cameo from Philip Schofield in it, and yeah, it's partly in Cornish, partly in English, and it does have him saying Brinton. I don't remember who made the GIF though, but I found it on my computer and I was like, that seems like a good thing to put on for my follow GIF. Yeah, I'm guessing that is the house that sank, the earlier version of the house. Okay, I'm loving this game so far. Oh, there's a tree house. Okay, let's sneak into this other room. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is not a cutscene. I have to actually open the window myself.
I spent a lot of time in
Gameplay.
Great Grandma Edie's room.
Okay. Oh, that's... I'm unsettled by this. I am incredibly unsettled by this. Why did you have a bird called Burpee? Bob the Snake? This budgie doesn't have a name. I don't know why this is so unsettling to me, but like the
We got along, and it was a good place
so
to hide
many
from my mom.
cages with like the pictures of the dead animal. I don't know, man.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
It's me. So Edie was an absolute madman of a knitter and artist. Shrine sketches.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
See, I was thinking that Edie, because they were talking about her going to a nursing home and stuff, that she... Because this is the situation with media and old people, is that every single time there's ever an old person in media now, it seems that they have have dementia of some kind. So I kind of assumed that, like, she would not all be there, but she was painting, memorializing still, like a week before they left. What do you mean you don't know why it's unsettling? Okay, you got me. It's just unsettling. I think just having so many cages is the thing that's the worst. Like, I guess it was like a little shrine that was just set up with all the pictures of the little birds, like it wouldn't be weird, but I guess just having the actual cages hanging there. Pills? Pills here! A lot of pills. Grabbing pills. Wow, that is a beautiful old singer. That is loved. Like, you can tell. That's been used, but it's been... well, literally is being used. Jesus, she's painting, she's knitting, she's, like, actually making this. She's not just fixing a doily, she's making this memorial doily for Lewis. It's wild. India. Student takes top honours in state photography contest.
Her room was like a museum.
Okay, that is going to send me into another story, isn't it? I'll just explore the room a little bit more first.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Cool. So we've got a shape-shifting kid. We've already had Bigfoot. And now we got a mole man.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire. Built in 1937, Sven Finch.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Yeah, I would have chosen to to say killed by a dragon instead of killed by a collapsing slide. That is slightly less romantic a death. Please tell me that's not actually a picture of it collapsing, because that's what that looks like. Tell me that doesn't look like that's a picture of his final moments on her desk, on this shrine. I'm hoping he's just waving, but it looks like he's falling off this slide as it crumbles to pieces. Look at this handsome fella. These little dwarfs.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Okay, let's check this book out. That's adorable. Oh my god, that's so adorable. She painted them as little birds. What?
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son,
Johann.
Family curse?
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Okay, so when you said the house sank, this is making a lot more sense. In one respect, not the whole, like, putting your house on a boat respect, but the fact that it sank while on the boat, that makes sense. Also love the, like, at the top of the house, the, like, Viking boat architecture. It's pretty rad.
But
So this
40-foot
whole
waves off the
design.
coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
What? Oh, that's so wild.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
I'm gonna escape my family curse by riding a boat from Norway to North America with my family and my house. That's one way to try, I guess. Jesus. Yeah, and I love this whole. I haven't seen like one of these slideshow things for so long.
Odin
But
Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay. Whoops. How do I... Am I allowed to leave? I'm stuck. They haven't mentioned a curse until now. They've kind of alluded, I think. I don't know how to escape from them traps. I don't know if that's by design, like I'm expecting it to do something. But I can't... Oh, okay. Oh, I broke free. I broke
Whatever's
free.
wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Ingeborg. I have to close that book, I have to move my mouse from one side of my desk to the other. It's it's a heavy book. Wild. What is this floor? Oh. Oh my god. No. Also just a bottle of like champagne in the basket, the bin in the toilet.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Okay.
It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah. It's a pretty horrific trace. Also, like, peephole directly into a toilet. I get that it's sealed up because there's no one here anymore, but also absolutely horrific. You cute little frog. Okay, there's a book. Why do you have that framed above your toilet? No wonder this family is cursed. Did you see that? They've got the The slide of the house sinking. Framed above the toilet. There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edith Finch.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
What?
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh, oh, I love this. Oh, it's a dark room. Fuck yeah.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Yes, Sven, I love you. Selfie. Take a look, it's in a book, a secret doorway. Calvin Finch. Dear. Oh dear. Spooky, spooky, scary. This probably won't be the last time I get to do this in this game, but... Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! Through the house! Secret, 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 secret tunnel! You ever hand illustrate a pop-up book to hide shit in your own house? No, but I would. I would love to have a house that just was full of secret shit like this. Sam Finch, most improved player. That's one of those like kind of novelty awards. No, I don't want to go back in the hole. That you give to someone who isn't really that good, but you know, they try hard. So Sam and who? Calvin. Fort Sam, Fort Calvin. So we've got the space and outdoorsy battle here. I've got to say I'm a little bit more with the with this side of things, except maybe the enlist. So welcome back to Firewatch. We're just doing a completely first playthrough of Firewatch. We are currently in the third day and just exploring the woods. Trapped. Okay. This is wild though. Like I do like the aesthetic of the wood and having all the like camera equipment and things, but going to the
Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about
a
him.
command center, this little space station. 1961. Explore the universe.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
The little darts that show that that Sam was shooting at Calvin through the window of his command center. These candles cannot be safe to have in this incredibly wooden box. Another shrine, yeah. A lot of shrines.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
Am I going to swing off this
I
cliff?
think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
Oh, this is
But
making me
that
sick.
day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
Oh my god.
Maybe if I hadn't
We're gonna
said
do
that,
it! We're gonna do it!
Calvin! I'm not gonna get you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Oh, Jesus Christ!
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
Yeah. I would.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
I'm not looking at it as much as I can, but I think I have to do this to get through the game. So. Oh, Jesus Christ.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Okay, we did go flying off the edge.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Well, it's over if anyone was looking away. We got to fly.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Imagine living. Jesus Christ. Imagine sharing a room with your dead twin. And you don't even get to have... Imagine your twin dying and you don't even get to have the other half of the room that you were sharing. No, you still got to just have
Mom
this
said
side.
Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
I'm not surprised! Like... Jesus. Oh... That's, oh boy. What a weird place to have a swing. Yeah, just like right on the edge. Everything is a great place. Okay, I guess I go... Oh no, this is down. What's this? Precious. More secrets. Touch the caterpillar. Just give it a little sludge. Oh, just give it a little sludge. Oh, good caterpillar. Imagine going through all this effort. Flipping heck. I remember how excited I was about the like 2 small secret passageways in Gone Home, and then this is just secret passageways all the way up. You could just let me go through the door, you know.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Okay. I don't want to go there, I want to explore this. Okay. It's just a cardboard cutout. Let me out. Okay. Game is slightly off on sometimes letting you do
Growing
things.
up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
I definitely thought that was like a giant, at least a giant stuffed Bigfoot. But does anyone remember, what was the name of that show? The Hendersons or something. that was about like a family who finds Bigfoot and they like bring him in to the family and look after him because they run him over with a car or something. That's what this makes me think of. Harry and the Hendersons, yes. Harry and the Hendersons. Oh man, I used to watch it all the time. I'm pretty sure 100% scared the shit out of me, but I did used to watch it when I was a kid. Man, yeah. I definitely thought I dreamed that for the longest time. Like, I thought that was something I'd made up because I remember seeing it as a kid and then never hearing about it ever again. I think I saw it like on one of these shows that talks about old movies and TV and whatnot, and it was there. I was like, wait, that's real?
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
It's incredible having like such a huge house and you decided to just like let everyone have frankly small rooms compared to the size of the house because you've decided that you need to have memorials to everyone.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Jesus Christ.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
Jesus, Rick.
Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Yeah, the creepshow stuff is pretty incredible.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween
What
masks
the
have been
fuck,
terrorizing
Rick?
Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe.
Hey, got it.
I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
Good, fuck Rick.
So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Oh my god.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Why are you making me do this? Oh my god. Are you serious? Are you actually playing the Halloween theme? Like the like not even just a joke, like the actual music. What the you can't do this to me.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Fucking hell. Oh, yeah! This was a mistake to give me this. Yeah! Smash the state! Okay. What the fuck is that? No! You...
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Okay, this is my dad's blood. That's fine. It's okay. What the fuck? No. Okay, that's... We already knew he'd cut his hands. Has my boyfriend been fridged?
Oh dear!
Oh dear!
Oh.
Rick?
Get fucked, Rick.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick.
His
I'm
voice, he
furious.
definitely deserved that.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
Yes!
Threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh, there's the music again. Here we go. I watched Halloween for the first time. For the first time this year. It's weird. It's okay, I guess. Yes, we've got the skeleton! Yes! Yes! Skeleton! We got it! We got the skeleton! 3 in a row! 4 in a row if you include where the water tastes like wine. Miraz, the well is yeah, the well is. Tracefin, thanks. Thanks for coming and joining us. Have a good rest of your evening. Okay.
Walter, are you there?
Walter vanished, but his bedside
Oh.
radio was still
Thanks, Cam. I wasn't sure.
Because Island police described the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Do we actually get
Barbara
murdered?
turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Oh, I'm playing again. Okay. Oh, it's the fish room. Yeah. Let's go this way. We know our way. Let's go to Molly's room.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Window.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Fine.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
fucked?
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
So who is this, the person that we know that we've accidentally just killed?
Hookman had vanished.
It's gone.
She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. I'm a bit more concerned.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Oh my god. Wow, that was incredible. I love that.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Holy crap. I'm still stuck on the fact that they actually like licensed the original Halloween music to put in just for that like joke. Oh boy, that was cool. Like getting to play through the comic. Man, that's wild. So she got eaten by monsters. What the? What is this? Is it like a birthday? Is that one of those giant cookies? Do you get for someone's birthday? But it's obviously incredibly rotten. Because when did she die? Wait, it says on her thing. 1960? Oh boy, yeah. Oh, I guess we go back that way. Anything else to see in this room? My loneliness is killing me. Yeah, let's go.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah. Let's go play with the music box. Didn't the ears still in there?
All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Dramatic. So I guess let's go and explore the basement. Oh, I can actually look through the peepholes.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Whew. That was sweet. I'm still like coming down from that. Can I look through this one?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Excuse me. Okay. Did all family members die young? Well, Odin didn't die that young. I mean, he looked fairly old. And Edie was obviously an old woman, so... yeah, they can't have all been that young. It seems like a fair few of them died pretty young. Keep going. Nope, backwards. Hey. Now we get to explore the basement. That'll be fun. Oh, you came in late? Yeah, so... I think the youngest... Okay, we can actually look at our... this is our family tree that we filled in so far. So we've found out what's happened to Odin, who drove his house from Norway to North America. I think we're in Washington, so quite a ways, and it sank, and he died. But his daughter and her husband, Edie and Sven, built this house that we're in now. But yeah, like all three of these died pretty young. Like, Calvin was 11, Barbara was 16, Molly was only 10. So, yeah, I mean, most of them so far anyway that we've found. Spooky. I'm gonna play pool. Well, it's a worse game than Tacoma. I can't play pool. Wild.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Surprised there's no blood stain all over this. It's designed for the dragon that killed Sven. This is Sven's workshop.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Okay.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Check the fridge. Is it Rick? Nope,
Turned
it's a
out she was
secret
hiding a
door.
lot more than that.
Uh-huh. Aha. Cannot see shit. Okay.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Sure, this is a perfectly normal thing to have.
She said
underneath
after
the
Barbara
house.
died, he got as far away as he could.
Extra crispy albino cereal. Peas? Or is that pea soup? Oh, pea soup,
If there's
even
a pattern
worse.
in all these stories,
Grape jelly.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Oh my god. So Walter built a hideaway, like a bunker, down in the basement. I guess that's reasonable if you're hiding in the house when your elder sister gets murdered by monsters, potentially. I'd like to build. Okay, well, it looks like Walter lived fairly old. 1952 to 2005. So, actually, it's not even that old. That's only 53 years. He looks pretty old, though, for 53. Huh. Postcards. Uh-huh. Beautiful, beautiful window looking out into the magnificent open. Oh wow.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Gameplay! Opening a
Having a
can.
schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Oh, it's foretelling lockdown.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
An earthquake happening at 12 every single day, and then eating some peaches.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
I love that we're just downing an entire can of peaches.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting.
Yeah, I just want to
I have to leave.
draw your attention
Well, I still
to
can.
2005, which was the year that this family member died. So I'm sure this will go well. Oh, this looks fun. What? Okay. Sure. The book on the Finch curse, cracking the curse, 101 survival techniques, surviving death, the devil and spirits of darkness, ancient evils, exorcism, warding away spirits, psychic self-protection. Well, you know, he's obviously trying
I know
something.
it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin.
Oh, here's my my rubbish tip.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
What's
I'm
the
going to
betting?
appreciate all of it.
I leave this
Especially
tunnel
the
and
food.
immediately a tree falls on me and kills me.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my
Oh, Walter. My boy.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
He got hit by a train. Walter. Oh. After spending so much time making trains.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
And that we lived above him for 6 years at least. For 6 years. Before he died. And we had no idea he was here.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
I wonder how we die.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
No. Me either, really.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Does the train still come through here? I'm a little,
Now that
concerned.
there's only one of us left. Or maybe 2. I thought
yeah.
it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
There's Walter's shrine. How did he get hit by a train? It's all collapsed. Oh. Okay. What?
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Why are there chairs in the trees?
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
So we're the last one left, other than potentially Milton, who is missing. This one. go up that way.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I wonder that is flashing out there.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Oh, just soaking up the atmosphere.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah, that's fair. Ooh, these are graves.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh.
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 were my fault. Lucy. I knew a dog called Lucy. Daisy, Charlie, Tucker, Coco, Zoe. I do love these names. Zerpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy, and Derpy Jr. Ooh. Shatzzy, Shadow, Christopher, Bob, and Oliver. So many names.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly Finch. Calvin Finch. Sven Finch. Edith Finch. Walter Finch. Wild. There's a tiny little figure of him in this little cave. That's so cool. Barbara Finch.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
So that's Edie and Sven and the little baby Molly. And that's Odin going down with the house. Sunk into the waves over there.
You could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Yeah, that is the house. Well, Joe, if you're still here and you haven't seen the house, this is what it looks like. Very safe.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
There's a buoy that's blinking there so other ships don't crash into it. That makes sense. That makes sense. Not some strange mystery.
Indy's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Gregory, Finch, Gus, and Sam. So Sam enlisted. We know Sam joined one of the armed forces, and that's presumably how he died. Gregory and Gus, I guess, were uncles.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Lewis Finch, Sanjay Kumar, and Milton Finch.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Milton was an artist.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
And then die somehow. Thanks to our curse. Ah, yeah, I remember
But
when we
looking
were
back
last
on it
here.
now,
There's a cat chasing a a bird around. Seems so long ago.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh. That's, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's not a good thing to be doing. I wouldn't do this, you know, as myself now, let alone if I was 22 weeks pregnant. Jesus.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
So I guess there are 2 left, even if Milton is dead. Surprised this hasn't come up yet. She did mention a little bit earlier that she was the last one. Oh, except maybe, which I assumed she was talking about Milton, but I guess with this information, it implies that she, yeah.
They were both pretty intense.
Okay.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
So Sam did come back, just didn't come back to his childhood bedroom. Good for him.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
That's one way to do it, I suppose. It's like if your family is cursed to with horrible deaths, I guess just going out, joining the army, and looking for it is one thing to do. Kay Finch. Kay left on an airplane. I guess for Sam's wife. It's a terrifying stuffed cat and squirrel. Had to duck out for a while and came back to being 22 weeks pregnant. Yeah, you and me both.
Dawn, I promise you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are going to last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Not quite.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Oh, that's cute. Birdies.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
My amazing photography skills. I have an A in AS level photography. So you know, you can tell just the quality of my photography in this game. Anything else to drop?
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee. Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
Yeah.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe.
Make us shoot a deer.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Oh,
Great shot, Dawn!
Jesus, dude, come on. Crying up there, you're taking a selfie.
I'm proud of you, Dawn.
Good
Always remember
dad.
that, okay?
Oh man, Pokemon Snap, hell yeah. Oh, wait, hang on, okay.
Sorry, Dawn, just gotta reset the timer.
Oh. Oh.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to...
Gonna knock us off. Yo. I mean, that's what you get. That's what you get.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Wait, Okay. Yeah. So that was... Hang on. Was that our dad? No, our grandfather. And then Kay... Yeah, and then Dawn is our mum. I see. Yeah, that was our grandfather. Right. Yeah. Well, that's one way to go. See, this is why I don't trust deer. This deer are not to be trusted, but also to be respected. Okay. No, I want to go in. Thank you. Pretty. Now, of all the viewpoints on the Starship Tacoma, this is probably one of my favourites. There's no space brick wall or anything there. MREs. She's got MREs hidden in the side of this house.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Finch control. Gregory, Dawn, and Gus. So yeah, Dawn was our mum. And Gregory and Gus were her brothers. Doesn't look like Gregory got to be very old. A whole one. This is going to be a fun story for someone who is currently 22 weeks pregnant. 22 months pregnant would be a long time. Ooh. Divorce contract for Kay and Sam.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Oh, we're a baby.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Oh my god. Yes, play with the frog. I'm controlling the frog. Don't panic, I'm controlling the frog.
Talking's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Oh no.
Hello?
Frog. Frog.
Sam,
We
I
are
told you
the
I don't
frog.
want to right now.
Am I gonna have to watch this baby, like, drown?
I wonder what he saw.
Snap. Yeah! Pop the bubbles! Oh my god. What is this game?
This world was like. He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw.
Gregory. Oh no. Whee. Oh, can we knock the whale off? What a whale.
Sure made him happy.
Yeah. is this game is incredible. Yeah. What does that say? Hey. Jump on here, and then yeah, we. Now we get to.
I worried about a baby being too heavy.
Yep. This is good. This is definitely good for a baby. Oh God.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Everything's fine. Okay.
Damn it.
Okay.
Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Oh no.
I wish you could have told us. About the world.
Game, why'd you make me do this?
There's so much I don't understand.
Yeah.
About Gregory. About everything.
Now we're the frog, baby. I understand the horrifying implications of this, but it's...
I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. He'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it was quite obviously Kay's fault. So, you know, it was pretty horrific. Thank you, game, for making me do all of these deaths. Here's hoping the next death is...
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry.
Oh good, another child. Yay. A poem for Gus. Who was... Okay, he was a bit older.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Fuck words, yeah.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Poetry, there's a kite. Heck yeah, this is way more
I
fun.
tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I now pronounce you husband.
We don't need a stepmom, were the words I. Oh, am I gonna like accidentally strangle myself with this kite? I can't crash it into the people, at least. Oh.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered
You know
him
when
to
we were
come
walking
in.
on the
Gus declined, and as
on
a
the
sign,
beach
held
and
up his
this
middle finger.
totem pole was there and it had fallen over? Maybe that's what happens.
wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
And I'm gonna get crushed by this turtle. It's gonna get struck by lightning. Oh, that's a good sign, isn't it?
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Whee! Our dad had crudely made. Good job.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
God, you suck. Father being Sam. This was a poem our mum wrote for one of our brothers. One of her brothers. Oh. See, we're
I
fine.
wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone. Just you, the wind, the sea and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Wow.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Oh look, there's the kite that killed him. I find these shrines like incredibly morbid. Oh boy. With sympathy. Deepest sympathy. It's like the same two cards. Oh. House rules. No playing outside without permission. No answering doors for strangers. No messes after dark. No chores, all chores before dark, and respect others. Gus Dawn Gregory. Emergency action plan. Evacuation plan. Raise flag at 7:30 AM. Breakfast 8 AM. Quiet time 11 PM. Duties. Dawn. Sweep trash. Gus. Mop. Mow yard. Greg. Be a baby. Oh. Yep, that's a good duty. Routine. Jump rope 100 times. Jumping jack 150 times. Push-ups 100 times. Crunches 100 times. Run to mailbox and back. Climbing wall. Can we go? Yeah.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
See my mum's old room. Sweet.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Fair enough. Oh, this room is sweet. What's the term for a weeaboo but for India? Because I think our mum was one of those people.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
College application deadline. University of Delhi, November 24th. Bombay, December 19. Can't read that one. Bang. No, can't read that. Sweet. Where helping hands create safe places. 10 ways to teach critical thinking.
My mom moved to India.
I believe the correct term is yoga teacher. Ow.
Lewis was born a year later.
We already found out how Lewis died, didn't we? No, we just knew he's dead. What is that? Oh, I'm excited to find that. These missing persons papers about our brother Milton.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Oh.
And to see kids in the house again.
Oh, this is sweet. Little rooftop, like, allotment for each of us. It's mine. Little people in it. A little man fishing in the watering can. That's so sweet. That's cool. Milton, the little artist. Lewis with everything all neatly labelled on salmon tin cans.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Oh, that's what this is. They just plonked on top. This extra stilted little bit for us.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Reading is a hoot. Oh, is this? It's a little school. Little home school. That's adorable. All the names of the different family members. Lewis rules. Family history, fact or fiction.
But it didn't last.
Scientific method. Observation, question, research, hypothesis, experiment, data, conclusion. Relief efforts end in disaster. Hundreds of relief volunteers are injured or dead after the effects of a second earthquake. Looks like our dads might have been killed in this bit. I thought I said Dawn French then. To Teach and to Learn by Dawn French. Don't remember her writing that book. 7 ways to create a filling classroom.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Oh boy. Have a look in Milton.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
I mean, there's worse things to leave behind when you die. Have a look, see if we can sneak in somehow. Ah.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Jeez, man. Dude. It's more than a painter. Go up this way. Shrine. This kid, I mean, come on. Look at this place. Look at this view. Spoiled rotten. I know, like, they're all destined to die horrible deaths, but come on. Wow. Let's find out about Milton.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, is it a flip book? Oh, that's so goddamn adorable.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
This game, I know, like, a lot of it is super morbid.
Mom spent months searching for my brother.
Difficult,
Then
but
she sealed the doors.
oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, the fact that our mum literally sealed the doors of everyone's bedroom, like, after Milton disappeared. His family is fucked up
Whatever
in
Milton had found in the
many,
house,
many ways.
Mom didn't want it getting out.
Guess we carry on up. Well, this looks safe.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Why does she assume that Milton found something? I don't know. Well, because it was his disappearance that led to the mum sealing up all the doors. So I guess it was that she
Everyone always
didn't
told me to
want
stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
everyone to didn't want the remaining kids, the remaining family members to enter any of those rooms. So I guess they didn't want to discover any more things about the family. Yeah, I don't know. Why is your room a boat? This family does not have a good track record with boats.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
No, don't. Why? I just looked in this direction. I didn't want you to leave. This game does have a couple of issues like that, which is not always easy.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together,
some video
but he was
games.
surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
I mean, you're all pretty good at it, to be fair. Winners don't do drugs. I mean, this is his shrine. That's a bit unfair, isn't it, compared to everyone else's? Here, have a box full of your stuff. Lewis seemed like your kind of guy. from Seattle.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
This is fun.
His mind began to...
Knife goes in, guts come out. His mind began to walk.
wander.
What?
I asked him to describe it.
Oh my god.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
What? Oh, that's so cool. I'm also controlling the fish
and things that have not
heads.
Names.
And this
he knew it was all in
adventure.
His head.
Ah!
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
Oh my god.
I worried about him then.
What the fuck?
Daydreaming at the cannery.
Dude. I also feel like I'm like
boss.
patting my head and rubbing my belly at the same time.
But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him.
You live in a fancy
It seemed
world.
very promising at first.
I hear a dog.
He told me he'd made a new friend.
New friend? Doggy. Hi.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play.
I mean, I've worked service jobs, and this is kind of what it's like to be there.
And he was always humming something.
I used to just sing shanties.
Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Cheeky little Mario.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh, God. I could probably, I don't know.
He'd conquer a city, then
I don't want
immediately
the fish
push on.
To build up.
New Louisville. St. Louis.
That's already a place.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Oh, this is quite difficult to control.
Until one day he forgot to go home
Minneapolis.
from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
Oh, beautiful prince. Yeah.
beautiful prince.
Let's be hella gay. Oh, I like the change to the writing in the on the map there. If you can see it.
The prince was on his own quest for
Rainbows.
radiant rainbows.
Let's gay this story up. Yeah. Oops, we killed that rainbow. Kill the rainbow. I don't think I'm supposed to hit these
He followed
rainbows.
the sound of his
Hey. Followed the sound of the electric sitar. Let's keep going left.
electric sitar.
Hell yeah. Oops.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Can't even see the guillotine anymore.
He knew the world was all in his
Just a fish.
imagination.
This is so difficult to control at once.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Oh, it's also getting harder.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
My locker. I wonder how I can tell which one's my
I
locker.
began to forget the world we know.
The Chinese take away the video games, the weeds. Oh, beautiful.
I think it pained him to remember Louis, the cannery worker.
Wait. That's me. Am I gonna kill myself? Oh, Jesus Christ. This might not be good. I'm gonna content warning
Began to
this.
despise the man with a royal contempt.
Yeah. Finch. Oh. Bye.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Oh, Lewis. My poor boy. He's not even actually...
The palace would be packed with his companions.
I want to go back.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising me.
Kitty! Molly the cat?
Waiting, holding his crown.
Was it Molly stuffed on that
There was
map?
only
Because it
one
could have
thing
been.
left to do.
Yep. Stick my head in.
Bend down his head.
Bend down my head to take the crown. Nothing else. Nothing else happening here. I hope I can tell you that. I hope I can tell you that you didn't decapitate yourself in the cannery, but I don't think I can. Look away now, if you're not into this.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Well.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Looks like we've got Dawn and Edie left to fill in the blanks of. Oh. I mean, now that I think about it, my belly does look bigger than. It's quite obvious. That was heavy, but in a fun, exciting way. Oh look, there's the prince. Oh, Jesus Christ. The hat. Our hat has a blood stain on it. There's... I'm hoping that's fish, but considering what happened to us when we were Lewis, I guess not. Oh, jeez. Guess we keep going up.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Loving memory, Lewis Finch. So beloved brother to Edith, son of Dawn, great grandson of Edie. Love how they contrasted his worsening mental health with the employer being super happy with his work. Yeah. Just stand there and do your job. The sound design is so good. I mean, you hear the crunch of the packing peanuts as I walk in, and the music. Like, I don't know,
My
the
mom
whole
ended up leaving everything behind.
whole thing is just so well put together. Yeah, there's just so much stuff still here. That disaster relief Sanjay Kumar. Yeah, so our dad did die in an earthquake relief. O God, you have called your servants to ventures of which we cannot see the ending, by paths as yet untrodden through perils unknown. Give us faith to go out with good courage, not knowing where we go, but only that your hand is guiding us, is leading us, and your love supporting us through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Wait, this is odd. Sorry about that. Looks like we're going up to our room.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Oh. Look at this room. Things. This little paper crafts. There's a deer looking through the door. Holy cow. Pen, quill.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are
Edith,
very
I
specific.
left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our
I'm
last...
not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
So we are ourselves when we were younger. Wow, it is so dark. Cannot see shit.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Yeah.
Or that Edie had a key to it.
Thank you, Edie. Tea.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Look at this good frog. Look at the good frog. So I'm ruining
We'll have
the
the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
From cove to stove. Flavors of India. So I guess is this Edie's room? History of the Finches by Edith Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
What?
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
I'm so excited.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Oh, I want to see the house.
I got turned around. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here? It's
No!
mine. Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Oh no!
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes and appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you.
Hi,
and tell you all these stories myself.
I think we're being born.
I guess if you're reading this now,
It'd be a very, very
things
strange
didn't work
time
out
to come
that
into
way.
this stream.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
We were baby Finch this whole time. Hell yeah. Oh boy, I loved that. That was so good. Well, I feel like there's some more that we want to learn. Yeah, you came in at the end. Sorry. I feel like there's more to learn because I don't think it was ever talked about what happened to Dawn. We didn't find out any more about Dawn, our mum, and how she died. It wasn't. I don't think it was said. At least I don't remember it. But yeah, and obviously we don't know what happened to Milton. I wonder if there's like any way. Oh yeah, it said she got sick. Of course it did. I was yeah. It's really good. I definitely recommend it. I mean, I played through it all in 3 hours, so you know it's not like super long. I don't know if there might be a little bit more. Like, I don't think we explored quite everything, but yeah, it's definitely worth picking up and exploring. And I can see why it's so like critically praised. I mean, it won a BAFTA like for best game, and if you think about, I don't know, the kind of games that get awards, it's not usually this. At least certainly not at the time. It's not usually this kind of game. It's the big games that like make loads of money, thousands, you know, hundreds of thousands of people play. That was wild. I think Barbara's story, the one where we went into the comic book, was possibly my favourite. Although the one right at the start when we were Molly with all the animals, that was sweet. I was not like I've played so-called walking simulators before. Like I said right at the start, like I played the Fulbright games, Gone Home, Tacoma. I played Dear Esther, and you know those kind of games. And so I was expecting it to be something similar than that to those. Like you wander through the house and you gradually, you know, read through things and you piece it together for yourself. And I wasn't expecting the really like wild shape changing and going into people's memories and like playing through, and just each one of the stories is just put together so well. Man, that was great. Even the credits are cool. Like, what? Yeah, it's so good. I'm glad I stuck it out. I wasn't sure, like, it got to about 7 o'clock, and I was like, I should probably think about wrapping up soon, but there was only a bit left, so I'm glad we stuck it out. The end. The replay a story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Oh, cool. Okay. So I can just pick. That's wild. Okay, that's cool. Sweet. Great. I think I'll stop there then. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Everyone who's followed me during the stream, everyone who's been interacting and joining in the chat and stuff. It's been really, really good having you all here. And I've just been enjoying this game, so it's been absolutely wonderful time. Next stream is, what day is it? Wow, it's Friday today, isn't it? Next stream is on Tuesday, 4:30. Probably, you know, a similar length of time. I've got another walking simulator game up my sleeve. I've also got a horror exploration kind of game as well. And yeah, thanks to my brother he bought this for me for my birthday. And oh boy, that was yeah, that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Thanks for letting me watch the credits. It looks cool. Yeah, you're welcome. Anytime. I hope you can come in and watch the credits of the next game that I play. And thank you so much for following. Really, really do appreciate it. Yeah, everyone who's talking in the chat and stuff, like it means a lot to have you all here, just to hang out. So yeah, I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna let that digest with all of you, and I will see you all on Tuesday for something else, which I will decide closer to the time. But it will probably be an exploration game similar to this, or it will be a horror, a short little horror, 2D horror kind of exploration game. Yeah, cool. Thank you very much. I will leave you now and see you all later. Bye bye.